do it. Jared Witts here through so much of the tough times, and one of the reasons they were able to survive and keep some of those players when they're joined by those other leaders you've talked about tonight in Rao and Anderson, who have been so pivotal.
Yeah, and especially spoke about the younger leaders. The experienced leaders being really important. Witts and Tuke Miller.
Yep.
The two there. Sam Collins
in defence, I reckon. Yeah.
Absolutely. So they've led that younger brigade who've stuck with that same loyalty. There's Sam Collins there, All-Australian squad. But it's a significant night for footy on the Gold Coast. It's a growing brand up here, no question about the Gold Coast Suns. AFL in general, especially in the junior level, the boys and the girls, it's phenomenal the amount of kids playing here, but the senior team needs to succeed, need to be competitive to continue on that momentum.
Hopefully Daniel Rioli's okay. Down to you, Lynchy.
Thanks, Hutto. The fireworks are going off behind the scoreboard too. How good's that?
Yeah, mate, it's unbelievable. I know it's still a long time to go, but I know like 11 years for myself and longer for some others to be able to get ourselves in a position to play finals footy, and yeah, it feels fantastic.
Well, that was the greatest celebration you've ever experienced, going to September for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you got Big Wick coming out of the cage and a slot one on the finish, like that man epitomises being a Suns man and being to finish with a goal and like sum up our year. I think it was yeah, it was unbelievable.
You said Big Widow's been there a while as well. You've been here 11 seasons. What's it mean to you with all the work, not just you, the players and yourself, but the staff around the place?
Yeah, definitely. It's funny, I think a lot of people see the players on TV, but it's a whole organisation that gets you to a point like this. You know, there's people that have been here before I was here, you know, even blokes like Dave Swallow and Lindsay Bull and Alex Rigby, there's admin staff, Tommy Beverley, just so many people that have been a part of this organisation have stuck with it, and I think it just means as much to them as it does to us. And yeah, look, I can't wipe the smile off my face. It's fantastic.
Yeah, at times over the last couple of years, did you start to lose faith that you'd get there?
Oh man, it's hard to say. Like you never want to say you ever lost belief, because you never get to put yourselves in positions like this if you do. So I feel like we gutted it out. Like I said before, we've got a long way to go still. We don't just want to stop at one final. We want to play to win a flag. So we've given ourselves a shot at it, and that's all that matters right now.
You've set standards from the first day you walked into this place. You handed over the captaincy to Noah Anderson. He's at his highest rated game of his career tonight. You must feel some pride to see Rao, Anderson, these guys in the middle of the ground.
Oh, mate, yeah, absolutely genuine blokes. I think everyone sees what they're like on the field, but like genuine leaders off the field, really good people. I think they epitomise what our culture's about as well. You know, they can play footy as the best as anyone else out there, and I think that's what we've loved, is they bring hard work, they buy into our culture, and now they're leading our club to their first final, so pretty epic.
Your first final is going to be in Perth, the longest trip in AFL footy. You're looking fair to say you're looking forward to it, but how much? How deep can you go?
Oh, mate, you know, there's no ceiling for where we can go, mate. And look, we travel all the time. It's something that we do every single week. So nothing new. Doesn't matter how far we got to go. We just got to go get the job done. It's going to be a hostile crowd. It's going to be fun. Look, I'm looking forward to it. I know the boys will be ready, and yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this for the next 24 hours, I reckon, though.
I reckon you're ready. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And Damien Hardwick joins us now. We're just talking about, and you've done this a couple of times over the last month, you stand on the step, you look like a proud father looking down to your kids that have done you proud.
Yeah, it is. Quite emotional, actually. Yeah. It's been an incredible achievement. We've had some, you know, a lot of people have been at this club from the foundation start, and a lot of our supporters and the city itself. So it's quite an awesome feeling, to be honest. And you know, we closed a chapter on one season, now another one starts, as we know. So I couldn't be happier with, you know, what the boys did, to be perfectly honest, but more importantly, the club as a whole. So it's a great reward.
It's a huge reward. As you said, the community have been here for 15 years, riding the ups and downs. And it's great, you know, we spoke to Tuke Miller post-game. He's been here probably the longest of the players. You must be proud of those guys that are stuck with the club and enhance these young guys.
Oh, it has, and it's the guys that have led the way for a long time. You know, Dave Swallow, still an inaugural member of our club, and you know, live in the same street as Sammy Day, all those guys that have sort of helped along the way. And, you know, Tony Cochran in here as well, Bob East, all those people that have been here since the very start. So it's really a pat on the back for those people that have actually done a hell of a lot of hard work. And, you know, credit where credit's due. The players responded after last week. It was a tough week, I'm not going to lie. I've never been as flat, I don't think, to be perfectly honest, after last week. But, look, I was really pleased with the way they responded today.
You did hand it over to the players, though. You did speak about that post-game, didn't you? But you need your leaders to stand up when you do that.
They were incredible. Look, and the way, look, Nos and Rowley in the middle, I reckon, sort of probably started it, and then, Colo worked into the game, but it was just a great response from those boys. They were really proud of the way they've grown this year, more importantly, but we're also excited about what may come. Yeah,
and you'll be wrapped too, because you come in with a clear plan. Obviously, you know it works. You're a three-time premiership coach, but you must be impressed with how it's come online the last 18 months, how that game's come together.
Yeah, it has. It's funny, you always sort of look back at some games from last year and you think, God, we would have beaten that side by 10 goals.
Yeah.
So we've really improved. We've still got some areas that we need to get better in, but that will also come through maturity. So here is the man of the moment.
You might get this guy in.
I'm getting out.
No, you're not going anywhere just at the moment. Tell us a little bit about this man. No, you must be wrapped, but tell us about his leadership around the club.
Oh, it's been incredible. Look, he's one of those guys that oozes leadership, but first and foremost, he's very, very good at leading by example, leading from the front, but he also makes others lift around him, which is makes players better around him, I should say, as well, which to me is the ultimate, credit to an outstanding leader. He's had a wonderful year, both on and off the field, and we're incredibly lucky to have him as part of our organisation, to be honest. So.
How did you feel leading into it tonight? Dimma said he was flat. You would have been flat after last week.
Yeah, really, flat, nervous, anxious, but confident in the group to respond. I think, to be honest, we probably didn't handle the pressure that well the last 3 weeks, and then I thought we did it really well this week, and the group, it showed tonight. The group was playing with confidence, playing to their strengths, taking the game on. So I think it'll be a good learning curve heading into finals.
And you started well. It was important to start well tonight, wasn't it? You boys led from the front of the centre bounce.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that was a real focus. Try and shut him out of the game early, and I think everyone played their role in that.
What was the theme tonight? How'd you theme it up for this week? Because coming out, you said flat after last week, but last week would be a handy precursor to finals. It was a big atmosphere in Adelaide.
It was. Look, the overriding theme was just play.
Yeah.
Like, just let it all go. Let's not worry, sort of thing. And, you summed it up well with there was a little bit of nerves, a little bit of what's going to happen, all that sort of stuff. But we want to sort of get rid of that early in the week and just enjoy the game. And I think the guys did a wonderful job of none further than the guy beside us, but none further than that and what it looked like. So we're really impressed.
What do you say to the players now when you present to them shortly? I'm tipping you don't review the game in detail now, but what do you say for the next 24, 48 hours?
Oh, just congratulations. Enjoy it. Like, it's so hard to even make finals these days, and enjoy the moment that we're in now, but then more importantly, enjoy the fact that we get to play the next season.
Yep.
It all starts again, and that's excitement. We're 1 in 8 chance, and that's what everyone in AFL footy dreams of and aspires to do, and we get the opportunity to try and do that for the Gold Coast Suns, and more importantly, the Gold Coast community, which we can't wait.
Did he get your attention when he walked into the club 18 months ago? You think this bloke knows what he's talking about when it comes to winning flags and winning
every
finals?
now and again. Sometimes, but
nice. Got a bit cheek about him too.
I think, to be honest, we're a young, inexperienced club, so to have Dimma walk in and tell us that you guys are good enough and you guys can make it, I think that belief went a long way. So it's been a journey even over the last 18 months, so but still growth to come.
Your young leadership group looks like it's come along nicely as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. To be honest, the group, the whole group has stepped up this year. I'm in a position in captain where I've got the older guys to lean on and the younger guys wanting to do more. So I haven't felt like I've had to step up at all. It's been a real growth mindset around the whole group, and I think that shows in nights like tonight.
You must have craved and loved the evolution of that young midfield, though. To be able to add like a Bailey Humphrey we saw a Bailey a couple of years ago. He had talent, but he couldn't spend more than 2 minutes in the midfield. But his evolution must be wrapped.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we got some talent, those young boys. So they're just so eager to learn and get better and be great teammates. So they understand what they need to do to help the team, and they're doing that every weekend. So, and most importantly, just great kids.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you both.
Is there any chance I can have a beer now? Can I go and get a bolter?
I tell you what, you can go. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, guys.
Fantastic year, some great wins, and you managed this beautifully. So congratulations and all the best for the next month.
Thanks, Leggy.
Well done.
Thanks, Brendan.
Good job.